Good morning. 10:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, December 25th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you're staying safe. It is snowing pretty hard here in the great state of Michigan this morning. Got some family over. I am exhausted. I was up until 6:30 this morning. Slept for like an hour and a half because my son decided to stay up. And I'm trying to make it through the morning with everybody at our house. So I want to do an update because, as I talked about before, I didn't see a Christmas pump. I seen more of a Christmas dump. And I talked about how we could come up to one of two levels. It was either the 355 or 371. I thought we could get up to 371, but I've been very clear. The only way we could do that is if we broke this 355 resistance, and we got rejected hard. Now we broke down. And now we're going to look to get rejected at the bottom of this bear flag at 348. If you get the rejection at 355 and 348 confluently, then we can come back down to 335 area. And if we can break the 335, then we're looking at some beautiful dumps here today. If we could break these levels. But we did have a wick down and then we pulled back up. So we're going to see. The only thing we've done now is we've really messed this up is we look very bearish this morning. Very bearish. It's almost as if they set up a Christmas Day dump, as they told everybody to pump, that it was going to pump. So we're going to see, because XRP's down almost a whole cent now. It was up to 35.5, right at a perfect rejection point. That's why we talked about the 348, 355. And then if it got past the 355, then you could look at the 371 retest of the broken symmetrical triangle. But it never got to that point because we broke down. So now, it's one of those things. What do we have to pay attention to here on Christmas? Well, if we get rejected here at the 355, or the 348 ultimately, and then we're breaking down here because it's the 348. You're going to be looking at about the 32 cent mark, 323, and then it gets even worse from there. As we've got this measured out, we'll go into the 4-hour time frame now, bring it out a little bit so everybody can see. But as you can see, that's a rejection on the bear flag, and this is the technical target on this measured move is around 23 cents. Now, there's a few things that could have happened to push it back up, but unfortunately, for anybody who wants the bullish thesis, this reversed back down. And right now, we've got a support level here at about the 325, 324, however you want to look at it, to try to stop us from breaking down to the 308 and ultimately 287. So, not very good for anybody who was hoping for a Christmas Day pump, as it's doing the exact opposite. As typically when the media is telling you a whole bunch of things and everybody's talking about the same things on your social media influencers, everybody was talking about a Christmas Day rally. I said I don't think so. I'd say more like the Christmas Day dump, and there's even a couple updates I had that I even put that in the title. So that's what we're looking at right now. So pay attention to the grand pattern, because the pattern we're looking at right now started on September of 2022. And now we're going to see what budgets first. Can we break this downtrending resistance way up here at 50 cents? Doesn't look likely. Or are we going to knock down this 32 cent wall, basically? And then ultimately break the 2871 and then continue down to new lows. We're very close today. We've got this bear flag that we've already got measured out down to 23 cents. So, and actually the bear flag I have measured is not the bigger one. This bear flag measures all the way down sub 20 cents. This bear flag measures the 23 cents. So we've got big breakdowns coming if XRP can't continue to push back up. And right now, if you're asking me, it's the same thing I've said since the beginning of time. The volume looks like trash for XRP. It looked like trash. When you have dump volume and you're talking about in a 4-hour segment, 7.8 million at the peak, had a few 7, 6, 2, 4. And then you come over here and the first pump attempts up 4.7. Not bad one, but you see every time we started breaking down. And we got a nice candle, but most of it was the pullback down volume. So you have to pay attention to that. And you come back around and the dump volume is more dump volume than buy volume. You can see it. Same thing here. And then when you push up this last time, the volume continuously decreases until that very last candle. That can be a turnaround candle. And you had barely any volume on the hold candle. Now the breaking down, 1.787 million, 1.033, 1.01. The point is we have consistent volume breaking down. It's not decreasing. In fact, it's increasing on this 4-hour candle. But now we're going to see, is that because we decided to pull back up? But I don't know. This doesn't look very good. So if you're looking for this to reverse back up and try to stay bullish, I mean, it's not bullish, but if you want to try to have some kind of narrative where you feel like it's bullish, you got to get back above the 348. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. I got to go do this Christmas stuff. Merry Christmas to everybody. Look in the video description below. If you'd like to send a super thanks, join Tom's Army. I would greatly appreciate it as a Christmas gift here this Christmas, as I don't do any paid advertising of any kind or any paid promotions. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Hashtag the FUD stops here.